Whew. I know I suck at blogging and just updating and just documenting um, my healing journey, but I'm trying to get better. Uh, this is, I can't even tell y'all which month it is, but I guess I can just give you an update on where I'm at with everything. One, I am in a much better space than I was from October up until late January. You know, um, those times was hurtful. I was just still hurt. I was still hurting. Um, just still trying to process, my emotions. Going from, you know, being so in love with someone, uh, and you guys just come to a halt, and having to accept that reality that this person no longer was in love with you and wanted to fight for you guys, because in my mind, in my heart, I had really truly believed that, like, this was my forever. This was my person, that we loved each other enough to overcome what was, or try to figure out what was pulling us apart. And I was thinking that we could overcome that storm that we were put in, but I had to process all of that. So, yeah. So, yeah, I know I was just, off social media, just to myself, coming up with business plans and just, reading this book. This is How You Heal. I haven't started this book yet, but this is another book, and this is 101 essays that will change the way you think. And this is also by the author Brianna West. So, but my mindset now, I've been trying, to put myself out there to date, but I feel like I'm cheating my healing process, because, it's I being that I'm human, and of course, after so many months without not having somebody to just, cuddle up with, kiss with, go out with, you kind of I won't say desperate, but you kind of miss that feeling, so you try to fill that void. But I feel like it was just I genuinely just know that I was not truly interested in these females, so I don't want to do myself a disservice in my healing, disrespect my healing journey, and entertain something that I know is not something that I'm not trying to align myself with, even though I'm trying to, and I also want to do right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play on nobody's top. I don't want to play with nobody's feelings. So yeah. So, and also I don't want to give myself, my body, to somebody and attach any type of body to somebody else, especially if I know I don't see a future with them. So I'm very proud of myself that, I have not allowed anybody to touch me, or I touch them, you know. But I do have I found myself with, my past person being able to converse with her and, you know, talk to her, and we talk or whatever. But I also, had to catch myself, because being that, I still had that, love for her, but I'm also resistant to her, because it hurts me sometimes that, how she can just, we can talk or be around each other, and she's genuinely accepted that, she can look at me as a friend, I guess, but I'm respectful of that. So I have not mastered those full boundaries, to where I can be genuinely her friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be there for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, because honestly, of all my exes or anybody I've been with, she's the only person that has genuinely been there for me. When I was during our breakup and I was, down bad and just really going through it, she was still there. You know what I'm saying? She really looked out for me, even when it came down to Christmas, she still looked out for my kids. And that's the most important thing to me, is how you treat my kids and how you are there, so you need to start knocking before you bust in here, sir. I'm serious. That's rude. But yeah, sorry. But so yeah, I do have times where, I started to enjoy too much of us conversating, and I was, didn't want to build up false hope, you know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, sometimes I felt like, true love, if it's sometimes people just need a break from each other to come back together. So I was still hoping that, but then again, reality kicked in, of course, showing me that, it's not that, you know what I'm saying? So I had to stop trying to trick my mind into thinking things that could possibly happen, won't happen. And that's another part of my journey. Just, stop attaching or becoming attached to things that aren't set in stone, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still just growing and doing better mentally, you know. Just so, when that chakra, that love chakra opens up for me, that I can, love correctly, that I'm not seeking her out in, my next partner, my next person, you know what I'm saying? So, and then of course I'm still trying to align things up with my business so I can, be financially stable, mentally stable, just all the stables, you know what I'm saying? So, and then like when I do find myself getting too distracted, especially within social media, I close out, I shut down. You know what I'm saying? I go on a little sabbatical. I write, my affirmations and stuff. And I just I've been handling business, but for those that, and then also I'm building my self-esteem up. My biggest problem was I used to, want to seek validation from everybody, because another thing that was triggering to me that I didn't just fully understand was, yes, mentally I knew I had some healing to do, but I just didn't understand how, I was, I was, in my mind, I felt like I was this great woman, because I was, faithful, loyal, loving. And I mean, my attitude, okay, so my attitude, I'm a person that to avoid getting hurt, I would distance myself and I would go cold. If I don't feel safe with you, if I don't feel safe and I feel as if I'm about to get hurt, or I'm going to get hurt, I'm going to be cold and I'm going to be distant. You know what I'm saying? So I can care about you. I'm not going to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But I guess it's my defense mechanism, for me. But as far as dang, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. But my whole self-esteem issues. So so I'm just learning that everything is just, it may not just be you. You know what I'm saying? It could be the other person and their insecurities that that they don't fully understand about themselves. And so I'm learning that everything just isn't me. You know what I'm saying? That I know I'm a good woman. You know what I'm saying? Just because one situation didn't work out or other situations didn't work out, it just doesn't discredit, who I am and what I offer and my character. I can fix my flaws, but my character at core is pure, But again, so I've been in a much better space, getting things on schedule and to align to the things that I'm trying to accomplish. I got a big goal that I'm setting for myself. It's kind of bittersweet, but it's because it's something that, of course, I wanted to do with, my person. But it's okay, however the universe and God wants to correlate and align things to happen for me, they're just gonna come. But until then, it's just me getting through it. But yeah, that's just an update. I got some trips planned. I'm excited about that. But yeah, I would just say, for those that might still be in the beginning phases of healing, getting over heartbreak, and just bettering yourself, keep going. Always remind yourself that you're good enough. Tell yourself that you're good enough. For the people that no longer if nobody's adding value to your happiness, you know what I'm saying, or no longer serves any better purpose or great purpose in your life, once you really realize that it's okay to, that look at you. Even in this moment, you're still here. You're still breathing. You may be hurting, but there's so many days, weeks, and months that you have to make yourself happy, because you don't want to stay attached to something that is only making you sad, So think about, you write, get a composition book, get a pencil pad, whatever, and write the life that you want. And that's just the first step to manifestation. Start visualizing the life that you want. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, like, some people are able to restore, fix, and correct that, but that all depends. That takes two people. You know what I'm saying? it takes two. So don't just correct yourself. If you know you're in a situation where there is a possibility that there can be reconciliation between you and the person, don't just first fix yourself for you. But if you and that person are both putting in the work to bring y'all back together and to be in a better light, in a better space, and just start over, you know what I'm saying, to be better for each other, do that. But don't, a lot of people, I messed up as well. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to, correct myself, to figure, I honestly would not even know, because she never told me what was wrong, with me that, caused her to fall out of love, or what she didn't like anymore. So I didn't know what I needed to correct. So if you and that person are able to have those hard conversations with each other, and y'all tell each other the good, the bad, the ugly, and this person say, hey, I don't like how you do this, I don't like how you handle this, take it in stride, take it in, listen, they may tell you, motherfuckers, I don't like how your breath smells. You know what I'm saying? Okay, thank you for telling me. I'm gonna goddamn go upgrade my toothpaste and upgrade my toothbrush, and I'm gonna fix that for you, baby. Or, you know what I'm saying, baby, you got a little stitch, and I don't like that. So just, if they say that and they want you to correct it, just correct it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get offense to it. Don't take offense to it. Just go fix it. And that's just taking the steps and putting in the work to correct each other. It's okay to have those hard conversations with each other. But if y'all both want to fix and correct the problems and to overcome, for y'all to be able to do that. But if it also comes to a point in time where it's only one person wanting it, you have to accept the reality of it's no longer. You have to, and don't, and if you've been working on yourself, you know what I'm saying, to be better for somebody else, take all that work that you've been doing for yourself, keep it for yourself, but open it to, be better for the next person that's coming in your life. You know what I'm saying? And don't just bow out gracefully with the lessons that that you have had to take from this connection, and taking it and apply it to your future and your goals of how you want to be better for yourself when it comes to your next person, But mentally, like I said, from October and January, I was like a negative 1 mentally. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I can honestly say I'm at an 8. I give it 7.5 or 8, because there are going to be those days where you feel like, but then you just remember your progress, and you when you're manifesting and you're trusting in what you're putting out there, you got to know that good and better is coming. Be better for you, but all the work that you did for yourself is not going to go unnoticed to the person that comes into your life and appreciates everything about you, and they're going to get it right. Everybody's going to get it right, So, yeah. Y'all see sometimes, I'm off of social media right now, but I do my morning messages, and I just try to put out some positivity and words of encouragement. But this is just update on my whole healing journey, again, just know that you are a great person. You keep putting the work in for you, and the universe is going to take care of you. All right? Okay. Goodbye, you guys.